I don't even really like to speak on this for real, cause I just feel like this some other shit. But I mean, sometimes you gotta speak on it, man, you know what I'm saying? He said he round the what? Round the hours, dog. When I had, you know what I'm saying, when I had knew you, I was really in the worst place in my life, you feel me? But, dog, you was one thing I really could say that was a positive in my life, you feel me? Like I said, I don't even like to speak on stuff like this, but listen to me right quick, just let me talk right quick, you feel me? So listen,
Man, look, it's been understood for like several years now. Yeah, that girl a real crook. Ran off on my heart, dawg. You know I ain't keeping up, and these was days before I knew it was hard times. When Cupid started creeping up, so I let myself fall. Absent for myself, but always square for her roll calls. I loved her on the bench, and even when I got to ball, and even in the worst place, a real smile she brought out my soul, Nowadays, no, I can't fall, no.
at my worst, dog, I was at my worst, and you was really the one thing I had to look forward to, you know what I'm saying? Every week, you was the one thing I had to look forward to. I ain't really had nothing else for real, but, man, around the worst place, I was from the worst place. Hey. Dog, it's always two sides to the story. Let me tell you what it is right quick. Hold on.
This the second side. I had given up on who I was and who I had in my life and who I had. I ain't know, knew I had my peoples, but only seeing what they saw. What if they had seen me for what I truly stood for? A stupid kid living out his stupid thoughts, hope and desperation. That's what Cupid brought, illusions of what could be, taking over life, further distancing me from what it really is. Dreams of me and you together, one day maybe having kids. But name a single shorty that don't want a future with a broken soul, broken homes, broken hearts and broken bones. Lonely roads, straight away from all my loved ones, what I traveled on. Was shorty dumb enough to take that road? What a lonely kid that can't protect his own. And he protecting you when he's starving with no food, and when he's branded with a curse, forcing him to see it through. The curse of fear for all he's new and all he's held dear, eluded from his grasp. In the pursuit of more, a selfish soul, getting back what he deserved for all he sold. That which is not to sell. Identity scattered and missing, he's an empty shell. Seeking for your love when in fact he hates himself. Personalities crushed, his soul's cries they were hushed by the fear of falling back to what he really was, the kid he really was. And all he wanted in his life was another soul to get him up for all his ambitions. His dreams forever crushed, and that girl he really loved was far away in the plane of sun. Though he was stuck in a plane of dark, it was sad times, hard times, powerless youngin', hope to find his hope aside a dime, for he had only loved one time, a time in which had aided in his heart's demise, and how he acquired strong ties to a life for which he hated, to a love so long outdated. I hated what I saw inside the mirror, how that kid's mistakes had made everything darker, and only the fact that I was depressed become clear. While the fact that I was in love became clear, I became to my feelings a real slave. For you all I had in that bottomless cave, I was drowning in our sorrow, bottomless things. For myself was the bane of my own existence. You were the instance where I could free my mind of all my self-hate, and you were the instance to calm me down for a full day, to bring some positives into my mind when I would think I was really on the brink. Patience running out, I thought that I was bound to suffer for eternity, but I had figured I would kick that thought if you would turn to me. And even in the slightest, when you turned to me, it brought out things I never knew I had in me. But I was mad at me for what I didn't say. And to this day, I promise that I'ma always stay grateful. But I don't think that you would understand, so I ain't finna talk about it, man. I say every love story got a second side, even if that side is never testified. I seen the worst in real life. And in those times, I had hoped to take you by my side. Man, dawg. But I couldn't get you by my side.